So if you're a lifeguard at the pool, there are two very important test sets that you really need to care about. The first one is to monitor the kids so that only those that are able to handle themselves in the deep end of the pool are able to enter that part of the pool. Every pool generally has what we call a deep water test. Swimmers have to go to the lifeguard, show them that they can swim well in the deep water, pass a test, and then way to go, kids, you can go swim in the deep water. You can go off the diving board, you can go down the slides, you can go wherever you'd like. If you can't swim in the deep water, you have no business being in the deep part of the pool. We all know that. They are not allowed, they're confined to the shallow end. So we have a deep water test badge. It's a digital emblem that can be shared and rewarded to the kids if they pass their deep water test. Now, every different facility has a little different twist as to what the deep water test actually involves. So we leave that up to you to administer and to reward and to care for. But we have the mechanism online with the digital badge that you can freely share. It's at cloh.org, Creating Literate Olympians Here, Deep Water Badge, and we have this that you can use. I've seen some pools where you have to swim over and back and tread water for a minute. Sometimes they make you to tread water for 30 seconds. Sometimes the pool situation is a little bit different and you go just one direction. Deep water swimming is an important milestone for the kids, and it's something that we can note and share. And I always tell my kids when they go to another pool, even though they're a good swimmer, expect to take the deep water test and just show off what you can do to the lifeguard. And if you want to, you can tell them, hey, I've got a deep water digital badge that Coach Mark gave me at swimming somewhere else. The second big point that I think we need to spend more time as far as a test set is what I call the pre-lifeguard test. Before you have any business showing up to take a lifeguarding class, you have to be able to swim what's necessary to pass the lifeguarding test. So I love it when an 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old is able to pass the pre-lifeguard test. Okay, they're able to swim in our area, in our county, generally with our instructors. You have to do 300 yards of swimming nonstop. It's not too hard. And you have to be able to retrieve the brick off the deep end of the pool, put it on your chest, swim to the other end, get out in a certain time period. So we have a digital badge for the pre-lifeguard test. And I think that's something else. It's a major milestone. If you're a kid that passes the deep water test, that's great. Go swim around. But then furthermore, to add another layer on it, someday you're going to want to be a lifeguard. And so let's take a test and we'll take the pre-lifeguard swimming test. And it's a test set. And we can reward it with a badge. And all that mechanism is done online with you, but even use it as your own utility in your own program. So the kids are thinking that, hey, being a lifeguard isn't such a bad thing, and I'm able to do that because I'm a strong enough swimmer. So that someday, when they're old enough, perhaps, they can swim and perform and get certified with the first aid, CPR, and lifeguarding, and get really a job as a lifeguard. So that's something we want to encourage with all of our swimmers.